This webinar is for educational purposes only, and the information is not to be accepted as advice or legal fact. That's why you need to check everything. When you do your due diligence before you get involved or invest in any program or consultation by asking someone that you know, like, or trust that may be involved in the business. How would you like to discover your next high-profit real estate deal within 60 minutes or less? I know it sounds incredible, but just hang on and watch this. And I promise I'll give you a special offer at the end. Stay tuned so you can find out more. What you're seeing right now is $54 million in potential profit. And what we've done, I like to say we hacked the Google Maps every 60 to 90 days. And I'd say it's between 45 to tell you the truth. The inventory turns over for the foreclosure auctions at the courthouse and the tax deed auctions. What you're seeing right now is 3 different color icons. The blue icons are tax deed auctions, the green icons are courthouse auctions, and the red icons are already sold auction deals. How does that $54 million break down, and how do we know? On the first column is the starting bid. This next column is the market value. And the third column, this is our potential profit. So the market value of all these properties put together is $65 million. The starting bids, if we were to bid and win at the lowest minimum bid, the opening bid, would be $10,948,000. So it's about $11 million. If you minus 65 from the 11, it's about $54 million. This is the breakdown between the 3 counties, Palm Beach, Miami-Dade, and Broward. And right now, the blue tax deeds are just in the Miami-Dade County. But for the other counties, all we're using is the courthouse auctions. How do we know this? Well, we've created something, and we have something that no one else has. We've created software that finds, filters, sorts, and navigates through potential deals at the auction. We've named it Auction Artificial Intelligence, or Auction AI for short, because artificial intelligence is the rage all these days, and it does the work of thousands of hours in mere moments. We do have high profit proof. We hope you'll have the wisdom to get involved in this $54 million potential profit opportunity. Sometimes it's 55, sometimes it's 60, sometimes it's 75, or sometimes it's 40 million. But every 45 to 90 days, the inventory switches over because it's foreclosure sales going on. By the end of the webinar, you'll be able to make an educated decision. So if you've ever wanted to get involved in real estate investing, this is the time. I'm going to jump right into my own real-world case studies of deals that I was personally involved in, and it's amazing, and you could fact check us. How about our first deal? 5068 Southwest 170th Avenue in Miramar. The market value is about $598,000, and the purchase price was $28,000. And it's a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom house. I mean, this is insane. You can go to Zillow.com. So anywhere you are, go to the Zillow.com website, type in this address, 5068 Southwest 170th Avenue, 33027, and you could be anywhere around the country and see what we're doing and how we're doing it. But Zillow is nationwide, so it's not just a region. So that means that anyone anywhere could check it. Even check it on your cell phone. What Zillow says is the home is worth about $598,000, give or take. You see that range between $569,000 and $629,000. So it's right in between. If you go a little bit lower and you click on the price tax history button or a bar right next to it, it's going to have a drop-down menu. And then it's going to show you that in 2005, the house was sold for $492,000 at $122 a square foot. And then there, next on public auction, is another sale, but now it's sold for 94% less. We bought it for $28,000 or 5% of the market value at that time. Incredible numbers. 2005, $492,000. 2013, $28,000. 94% difference. That's me and Richard, my partner over here. He's my top student, and he now works with me in such a way where we brought this whole program to you. So we're in front of the house that you can see. The Zillow estimate says it's $598,000. If we purchase it for $28,000, there is $570,000 in equity. Remember, this is a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom house that is 4,000 square feet. With those numbers, that means if you take those two out, there's over $500,000 in this one deal. How many real estate deals do you have to do for you to be successful? And even if it took you just one deal and you waited and waited and waited, even if it took you like 3, 6, 9 months, a year to find a deal like this, wouldn't it be worth it to make over $500,000 in one deal? Most people say deals can't be found like this, but we can find them. We have another case study from Best Buy to $70,000 in profit or equity auction buyer. Carlos, he became one of our clients, and what he did is on March 6th, he jumped in, and March 23rd, he bought his first deal at the auction with us. He purchased it for $32,000, and after all the liens, you totaled it up, it was about $55,000 that was owed totally, but the market value is $125,000. Immediately, instantly, there's $70,000 in equity. What he's doing right now is he moved into it. They are going to sell the property. It's a free and clear deal, and there's nothing more that he has to pay than the homeowners association and the taxes on the property, which is pretty amazing to him, and lights and utilities, of course. But wow, could you imagine picking up a $125,000 deal for $32,000? How about from tax preparer to landlord? One of our clients, he joined April 1st, and within 8 days, we found him a property for $13,200, and he was looking for something that he could cash flow and rent, and we found him a condo. He rents it for $1,300 a month. He had 100% return on his investment in 10 months. Now, if he holds the property instead of flipping it for cash flow for 2 years to 5 or 6 years, there's a potential to have 120% to 500% cash flow return by buying it at the auction. This is incredible. How about $18,000 profit in 180 days? We had a retiree join our consulting team on May 20th. I think it was about for $41,000, another condo. The market value was $63,000, and he has it under contract for $60,000. He's going to make an $18,000 profit while he's retired. I mean, how many $18,000 profit checks do you need? 3, 4, 5 for it to help change your life? Here's one of the latest ones we did, right? And if you take a look at it, right next to me is REI Consulting. You see the red arrow, and then below that, there's Richard's name. We picked up the property for $97,000, REI Consulting Trust, with him and I as the trustee. It's worth $500,000. There's a couple of mortgages on it, but after you pay all those mortgages off, there's going to be a potential to have $130,000 to $200,000 in profit. This is another 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom house that's 3,477 square feet. The amounts of money that these properties are worth and what we're picking them up for is incredible. Could you use an extra $130,000 to $200,000? And if you only did that once a year, I mean, every other year, how would that change your life? So this is what the auctions bring, but these deals are happening daily, and that's what's the most incredible part about this, which is why I am sharing this with you. Because some people would say, well, if all these things are happening, why would you share it with us? Well, because I nearly don't have enough money to buy all these properties at auction, because it's churning over every 60 days. So I need your help so we can purchase all these deals and we can make all the money, because this is incredible. Some of you may or may not know this person. His name is Jackie Gleason. Jackie Gleason was a famous actor, and on the right, he did a show called The Honeymooners, which he really got famous for and which I knew him for. He had a house in Lauderhill, and that house went into foreclosure auction. We picked it up for $182,000 in August 23rd of 2016. If you go to Zillow right now and type in 3425 Willowwood Road, Lauderhill, Florida 33319, you're going to see a 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom house, 9,260 square feet. We purchased it for $182,000, and right now it's worth $1.2 million. That's a $1 million profit. I mean, this is amazing, isn't it? This is why we wanted to share it, and these deals are going down all the time. We have another case study. For You We Buy owner. Now, the owner of For You We Buy, he was part of this whole investor group that bought over 400 properties at the auctions, and this is where I actually learned it from. He bought 37 properties for $1.8 million, and the market value is $4 million. Can you imagine if you were to purchase property after property, whether it was $13,000 or $97,000, where eventually you got either enough rent or cash flows that you could have a lifestyle that you've always dreamed about? He joined our consulting team. We improved his business, and he was able to purchase all of these properties, and you can too. Right now, on that deal map that you first saw, that $54 million potential deals, what's currently available on the deal map? When you click on that map, each one of those icons has all the information that you need on it. And the most amazing thing about it is $2,900,000 in potential profit. What's the auction start at? $500,000. So even if you bought it for $1 million, there's still $2 million left over in profit. This is amazing. These are amazing deals that are going on, always happening, always right under your nose, right under your fingertips. But a lot of people, they can't get involved in this because this is cash intensive, and that either moves a lot of investors away or they don't have the cash. Well, we have solutions for people who do have the cash and they can't find the deals, and for people who want to do the deals but don't have the cash but have good credit and would like to get involved in investing. And we could show you how you could maximize, if you have the cash and your credit, to leverage buying hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars worth of real estate. I'm also going to cover a couple other things: the biggest mistakes most real estate investors are making when it comes to getting high profit deals at auction, and the 4 keys that 7-figure real estate deal makers have present in their businesses that the hustlers do not. And the last thing I'm going to cover is the simple, proven 4-step system that generates high profit deals and how you can put this to work for you today. And I mean, I could go over the 4 real quick, just off the top of my head. Join our consulting team, fund your account so you can purchase your deal with either cash or funding from the credit that you have and we can get for you. Third is to sell your deal. And then fourth is to take that profit and have it work for you again. That's our 4-step simple system. Now you're probably like, who's this guy? Who's talking to me, and how are these deals he's finding so incredible? Please allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Romeo Sykes, and yes, that's me, and I drive a Bentley Flying Spur W12. It's amazing. I love to drive every day, and it's a pleasure when I am driving one of the finest machines on the planet. I don't usually say it, but you should also take the chance and Google my name, and you're going to find that I've been around for a little while doing real estate. But I've only right now am revealing these secrets to you because it's so abundant. And if you know anything about the abundance mentality, there's just too much out there for me to have just for myself. So I want to find a way that I could share it with you. I could become part of your life. I could help you in success in life. And we could do something together, because that's what fulfills me now, is seeing other people become super successful. So how would you like to know in advance every time that there's a high profit auction deal, especially as a real estate investor? Then how about having a system that generates 5, 10, 20, even 30 new high profit real estate deals every single month on demand? That's right. Here's me. I'm always doing some type of speaking event. There's me again. Here's me speaking again. And here's where I started years ago with one of my mentors. His name is Jeff Caller. And he was running a pre-foreclosure millionaire maker seminar. And this was about in 2004, 2005. So this is a little while ago. And there you see me speaking. And there's in front of hundreds of people. I did really well in real estate, and now I want to be able to bring this experience and help share it with you, because there's millions of dollars of deals and profits that we could share together. Now for Jeff, I paid him $25,000 to learn the pre-foreclosure business in 2001. And what Jeff did, him and his team, is over $1 billion in short sales. And that's quite incredible. He helped a lot of families save their homes. He did a lot of great things, and he helped people make a lot of money.
Other things that happened, there were actually people there that learned how to make some serious money. As a matter of fact, when you watch this clip, when you watch this little introduction video here, you're going to see a gentleman that cashed one deal, one check, one pre-foreclosure deal, made over $400,000.
2001, I was sitting where you were sitting, except I was a contractor with 150 employees, working 17 hours a day, 7 days a week. And yeah, I was working, but when I met some of these people, I went to so many seminars. Jeff's seminar blows everyone's away. So my first deal, $92,000. That's when I didn't know what I was doing. I went to the closing table like 12 times. I made every single mistake, and I still made 92 grand.
Now, the next check, if you flip that over. So I did a couple other deals, subject to this, that. The next deal, $112,000.
Nice.
No, don't clap.
Take your applause.
Change, because then Jeff started this new group called the 95,000.
The 95er Club. We got so many guys closing big checks. Here's another one for 100 grand.
Another one for 100 grand here. That's local here in Miami. And then what really made it happen? Net profit to us in 4 hours.
Hang on, we gotta get a drum roll for this one.
And if you look on the back of that,
Here's the actual wire transfer on this one.
$432,000. Now, can I
The President of the United States said that Donald Trump, because he did some serious research on Jeff and his organization, and he could tell you for a fact that Jeff is definitely the best in the business. So there's Donald Trump and Jeff. There's me and Jeff. I'm around people that are serious about real estate. So why would you want to hire me to help you buy your next real estate deal? Why would you want me to be in your life? And why would you trust me? Well, let me tell you a little bit more. I practice what I preach. I travel the whole United States. I've hired mentors. I've hired coaches. I've hired teams of people. I've hired fund managers to become successful and learn this knowledge, which I'm about to share with you, and how we can together profit and have a great life. Because what I'm experiencing right now, everyone should have a chance to live this life. And nothing is more important than the knowledge. And I'm sure you feel the same way, which is why I chose to educate myself with other successful people. So should you, because learning should never stop. So let's be clear. The men in these pictures, they're not smiling because we're friends. They're smiling because they're the best. So I paid to learn from the best. As you can see, me with a lot of people who are here and some of the numbers, how their courses can impact and change everybody's life. It's all about putting money and time into who and what you want to learn out of life. Las Vegas, Thomas Kish, I learned about lines of credit, business lines of credit, starting corporations, and helping people get money from corporate credit and personal credit. So this is one of my foundations and why I can tell you that if you need capital and you have good credit, I could help you to either start a corporation or get personal credit and funding to be able to get your first deals. It's not imaginary because you can get $50,000 to $100,000 in personal credit lines. Or if you have a business that's running, or you've already started a business that's running, you might be able to get $100,000 to $500,000 to start your real estate investing. If you have private money, well, I've learned from some of the best people, and Jay Connor is one of the best. He raised $2 million in 90 days from people who were looking to invest money from their self-directed IRAs, 401ks, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or anything else that wasn't receiving a 5 to 12% return, sometimes more, could be up to 15% return by investing in profitable real estate just like this. There's many courses that I've spent money on so I can learn this knowledge and then, once again, share this with you. Ron LeGrand, I did over 18 courses with him. I've traipsed the country from Pennsylvania, Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, definitely Texas, New York, New Jersey, California. I was in Georgia with him. Guy's incredible. I put a lot of money into my education with him and it's definitely paid off. Thanks, Ron. I've paid my dues to get where I am, to have the knowledge that I have, to have the opportunities and the positioning for me to be able to offer you what I'm offering you now. And the only way that I do go further right now is to help other people desiring success. And I'm looking for someone that wants to achieve higher financial goals and has the capital to take action today, just like I did with all my other mentors. How about meeting deal makers like Ty Lopez? He's doing amazing. And how about meeting superstars like Akon and many others who I've met hanging out in the Miami Beach area? Now ask yourself, when do you hire a $10,000 a month to a $100,000 a month business coach? Well, that's when you want to build a $100 million company or more. And that's what I'm trying to do. With your help, I know we can succeed by buying the right properties that will yield the right profits so we can be successful. I've hired William DeTemple, and he has a company called Anterion, and he focuses on helping CEOs build a $100 million company. Here's William DeTemple and Richard Branson. He's actually at Necker Island, as you can see on his Facebook page, where the geolocator is, with the billionaire. Here's Richard Branson on Necker Island, and he was hosting the party for about 30 or 40 entrepreneurs that made it there so they could be taught by the billionaire. So I've hired William DeTemple, and he is a $25,000 a month business coach. Just like me, you should get a coach too, or a consultant that'll help you get to where you're trying to go. William says I remind him of Richard Branson, and that's kind of funny because great minds think alike. Now, if he's going to compare me to a billionaire, I definitely don't mind, but it's the way I'm thinking on a mass level to help enough people buy and sell their first, second, third, 10th real estate deal, or 30 real estate deals a month, whatever you want to do in such a way where profit can be made for investors like us. Now, I've hired William DeTemple to coach me to $100 million, maybe $1 billion. Now, who's coaching you to your millions? You know, I'm 1 degree away from power and billions. On the left of me is Jeff Caller and Donald Trump, and on the right is William DeTemple and Richard Branson. There's yours truly in the middle. What I want to be is your multi-million-dollar consultant. I do fly private jets. I love go-fast boats. And I do have a high-speed lifestyle. I do enjoy having yacht trips because a lot of my friends have either luxury yachts or boats. I love donating to different things like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And I just want to know, what are you doing to change your life and what are you doing to help people? What's your dream lifestyle? Me, like I said, I love driving around in the Bentley, and my partner has the white Bentley, so it depends on what day of the week it is, and I might be driving the black Bentley or the white Bentley. Now, the first thing we want to do is to listen what your real estate goals are, especially if you've always wanted to become a real estate investor or you're real estate investing now. Second, I'm going to personally create your strategic plan to buy a foreclosure auction deal based on your resources, how much capital you have, if you have great credit or good credit, how we can maximize that and get you between 50 or 100, 200, 300,000 or more so you can buy these foreclosure deals and make the profits you're looking for. Third, that's the next secret I'm going to reveal, is how we go hunting for the elusive, profitable foreclosure auction deals. This is kind of getting exciting. Now, we codenamed our deal finding program the Sniper System. So inside Auction AI, we have it as the Sniper System, and it allows us to pick and choose the deals that make the most money, if that makes the most sense. You could look at thousands of deals, but if deals are yielding 18,000, not bad, and there are deals that are yielding 1 million, which is really good, which one do you think that you would spend your time on? Well, we don't have to wonder, hope, or pray to find real estate deals. Our hunting software does days of painstaking research in mere minutes. Then at the push of a button, we can easily find the deals with high potential profits. And we're hunting deals as a sniper. It's predictable. It's focused. We have a targeted area. It's powerful because we know there's always going to be an auction property coming up that we can buy. And we're doing the right due diligence, the right research, and we're playing the long game for making consistent high-level profits. Now here's us versus the competition, and I call it the sniper method versus the shotgun method. The shotgun method is where you have to use motivated sellers, and that's most of the ways that people are trying to do deals. It's unpredictable because you have to decide on how someone feels, when they're ready to sell, if they need to sell, or if they just want to sell. It's a wide scope of deals that you have to look at to try and get one. And then you're shooting usually at multiple targets because you never know when someone is going to say yes to your offer. You know, with the shotgun approach, it's almost like you have to do so many things where you're ambushing them. It's so unplanned and you hope you hit one, like if you're chasing ducks or something. Most people never get their ducks in a row, and most real estate investors use the shotgun approach. They're either looking for wholesale deals, they're looking for lease option deals, they're looking for realtor deals, they're looking for any kind of deals that always involve one thing: having a motivated seller say yes. And if there's no motivation, well, there's no sale. I'm going to have my young protege, Richard Troutner, explain the software and what we're doing and how we're doing it to you. And it's quite amazing. Wow. Did you see that? And we're working on the cloud app for Deal Finders so you can log into it and have access to this software yourself and get the deals without us handing you the information. So those are for members only. And when you have this, you are going to have the chance to have potential deals that you can do with us or without us. But as long as you have that information, you'll be able to make snap decisions and find deals at the click of a button, just like we do. But that's coming soon. It's not for everybody. It's just for the special people, especially our membership. We're going to have an admin dashboard so you can mine the deals, and there's so many different parts to it, with being able to find the title, find what's going on with the chain of title, and seeing if that's even a great deal to bid on. And there's hundreds of deals that, you know, it can sift through, so you're not having to pay between $250 to $1,000 per title check that you're looking for every time you're checking to buy an auction property. So you're not buying a dud, you're buying a stud, and there's a profit to be made. For a fact, I can now show you how to find the next 10 to 20, even 30 new high profit real estate investing deals from an unlimited renewable source every single month on demand at your fingertips whenever you want. And I can tell you truthfully, we have created a dependable system for finding deals at the push of a button. Profit can be found. Tell me that's not amazing. Once again, with our software, at the push of a button, within 60 minutes or less, profit can be found. You're starting to see how I can say you can find your next deal within 60 minutes or less. And the information that we have for you is what you're going to get, that you're going to be able to easily sift through and find which deal may or not be good for you. And then you can take a look from there. But we've made deal finding that much easier. So, you know, it's almost like that commercial that you see. Just push the red easy button. And that's what we're trying to do. Have you push the red easy button. Now, for my dream clients, because there's going to be a ranking order of my top 10, just like, 1 to 10. I can help that person or those people buy 1 to 30 profitable real estate deals in the next 30 days. And I could help you, if that's you, purchase a deal every month, month after month at the auction, so you can get your business off the ground and become the success you've always wanted or create the profits you desire. And together, we could purchase and profit at the auction every month. Now, I'm looking for really one special client that I can help earn massive amounts of profit and bring in a windfall of money. And I do have a one-time offer. If you're that one client, I'll personally work with you one-on-one over the next 12 months, acquiring 1 to 30 new properties every month. And you can earn 2 to 10 times your revenue or the investment that you've made. And I promise I'll give you a special offer at the end. If that's you, stay tuned so you can find out more. And if you want to be part of this multi-million-dollar profitable niche, then honestly, REI Consulting costs start at about $10,000. Don't be surprised. Stay to the end, and I promise to give you a special offer that should make sense on why you would want to do business with me, just so we can sweeten the pot, break the ice, and I truly want to help you in your success. So in fact, by hiring me, you'll wind up paying zero out of your pocket with all the profit that you'll make. The reality for most investors is their business is unscalable. They're always hustling, hoping, and praying. And that's the type of investing that I don't want to be involved in, because guessing what a seller will do and never knowing, always wondering, that's not really a great business model. That is, something that can give you a headache or a stomach ache when things aren't working right. You need a dependable way to know when the deals are going to happen and how you can profit from those deals. So you're going to tell me your investing style, whether you're an active or passive investor, and we will implement the plan to act upon what you want to do. You may want to be a hands-off passive investor while you live life, maybe golfing, boating, yachting, anything. Or maybe you're actively looking to build 1,000 property portfolio. Either way, we have an option for you, and I'd like to talk to you. And honestly, who should you hire better than me as your consultant to help explode your foreclosure real estate auction profits to hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions, maybe more? So if you want to invest in real estate and you're looking for a surefire way to generate all your next deals on demand, and you like profiting, then you'll love what I have to share with you, especially since I have room to only work with a few, and I'm looking for my top person that I can really explode their profits. For those several few, you could practically hire my expertise for free. Here's my top 3 client categories. One is real estate professionals and cash buyers. The second is developers and contractors. And the third is any private lenders, family offices, hedge funds, REITs, or institutional investors, or maybe even insurance companies love to work with you. Now, my top 3 investment categories to invest in are people who are passively looking to earn 5 to 15% return. That's a done-for-you system where we're buying and selling the properties, and then you're making a return on your money that you invest with us. The second is joint venturing with us, where we will split the profits, usually 50-50, depending on what we're doing and how much we're doing, and that's after the expenses are paid. The third is we consult for a fee, and you take charge of the property after we purchase it all the way to the sale, where you keep all the profit because you're the investor. So we have a way that we can do it with you, do it for you, or you could do it yourself. That's called the DIY, DWY, or DFY. Pick your package. Now, the categories of the professionals that I'd like to work with, let's talk about the first one, is cash buyers, realtors, brokers, attorneys, mortgage, title companies, wholesalers. If you know someone who has cash and would like to buy a great deal, I'd like to contact you, and we should talk about how we can find these deals for those buyers or for you so we can profit at the courthouse auction. The second is developers and contractors. We're doing the market research for you. We can find the foreclosure parcels. There's multiple equity fix-ups that you have a chance to do your unique branding on, help build your customer portfolio while we're doing the deal sourcing for you. The third is private lenders, family offices, hedge funds, REITs, institutional investors, and insurance companies. You can get higher yields with us. There's an unlimited deal flow that's coming through the courthouse auctions. If you want us to help develop an institutional investment grade portfolio, we'd love to talk to you. Our foreclosure auction high profit deal system allows you to target deals that have profits of $100,000 to $1 million or more based on proven results that we already have. In the real estate investing business, there are 2 types of entrepreneurs. They're hustlers. There are people who close deals sometimes, but not most of the time. They spend too much time making very little money, always being busy but producing nothing. They hustle while they hope and pray what they're doing works and makes them money. Then there's the deal makers. These are the people that are dominating their field, making millions and sometimes billions, doing what they love, building wealth, and doing less while earning more. So what separates the real estate investors who make millions, drive luxury cars, fly private jets, and live amazing lifestyles, while most who try real estate investing struggle to pay their bills? Or even worse, they may have lost money investing by themselves. After interacting with thousands of real estate pros and investors, and being in the industry for almost 20 years, I've realized that these deal makers have 5 key components present in their businesses. And these deal makers, they use those 5 key components for massive success. The facts are, if you have the 5 keys to success, profit becomes a reoccurring thing using a structured and repeatable system to earn $1 million or more if you're consistent. But wait, before I reveal the 5 key components needed, I want you to think about this for a moment and let this next point really sink in, because I'm exposing the truth of at least 50% of the real estate gurus out there who are teaching you outdated garbage that rarely works. Everyone is telling you to find and work with only motivated sellers, and that's the flaw, especially if you have based your business on working only with motivated sellers. You have to locate the motivated seller, convince them to sell, sign the paperwork, sign hold harmless agreements, maybe knock on doors, produce mailers, do all types of marketing. Sometimes, especially if it's a distressed property, you're going to be viewed as a vulture or parasite preying on the weak, sick, and poor, and the newly destitute. I know you're trying to help, but sometimes it doesn't come off that way. But concentrating on the whims of dealing with unstable people who are emotionally attached to losing their home, that's the same property you're trying to make money on. Any type of problem where you capitalize on it. And you could see the conflict of interest here. For them, they're losing everything. And most investors are obsessed with the latest gimmick, get-rich-quick scheme, or no money down real estate system. Let me tell you, all real estate deals at some point require money. So no money down deals doesn't mean you don't have to invest money or your time. Now, the gurus are teaching hustler investing all the time. You hope and pray you get a deal accepted today. That sad truth is that most investors bought into a hustling investor system for finding uncertain deals that take a lot of time but never makes much money. What if you don't find a motivated seller? What if you can't convince them to sell? What if they don't sign the paperwork? What if they decide to sue you? What if they call you a cheat and you ruin your name? How could you afford mailers if you have to mail out thousands of mailers and you're on a budget, or you have to buy bandit signs? What could you do if you can't do that? Do you want to build your future on that uncertainty, that hustle, hope, and pray method? They can't tell you where their next deal will come from and what the motivated seller will or won't do. The hustlers are scrambling for their next deal, their next wholesale deal, their next realtor listing, their next seller finance deal, their next fix-up deal, the next vacant property. Don't get me wrong, all those systems are fine, but I use software as my advantage to make 30 to 100 offers daily when I use wholesaling software. Here's me talking, and I've made 21,000 wholesale offers. So if you're a wholesaler, I'm a wholesaler too, but I've used software. And those 21,000 wholesale offers totaled $6 billion. I have contracts out to 15,000 realtors. Here's what it looks like in my email. If you click it, 1 to 50 of 21,000 emails. And you could see that people responded back to my cash offers because I got 50,000 emails just on offers and talking to agents back and forth. Here's one of the agents, Natalia. She received my contract. She said, "Thanks, Romeo. I received it. I will present it to the owners and get back to you soon." Here's the follow-up where she should have the contract signed by 4 p.m. and get it sent to me. And then she's asking for the inspections. We can coordinate it with the current tenant. And here it was the 130,000 wholesale deal closing. It was pretty fun. And if you like wholesaling, so do I. But I put out so many offers to talk to so many motivated sellers. We use software to send out those 21,000 offers. Software was the major factor in volume and speed in putting out that many offers. However, I still talk to realtors and sellers who get so offended at my low offers as I send out as a wholesale investor. Plus, so many of them get so emotional when they reply upset, it's quite funny. The problem is talking to emotional people who are attached to the deal. Like the wholesale deals, you're definitely talking to a motivated seller if you're contacting them direct. If you've sent an offer out to a realtor, sometimes they don't like your low offer and they're going to block it. Seller financing, another motivated seller. Fix up or having to repair the house, motivated seller. If you want to take over a vacant house, once again, find the motivated seller. On vacant properties, once again, find the motivated seller. If that seller has no motivation, there's going to be no deal and you're going to make no money. So So that's what I call hustle, hope, and praying for deals. The way most are taught is the shotgun approach, contacting hundreds, if not thousands, for maybe a 1% return. That's a lot of work. But let's be clear, not everyone, just most people, are knowledgeable investors and are doing so much talking and not enough investing. In fact, they're almost begging for the deal in a weird sort of way. Listen, begging distressed owners, begging real estate agents, begging banks for a discount, begging everyone. Is begging your way to get to the top of what you've always dreamed of? Did you always want to grow up and become like a wealthy beggar? Does this sound like your dream business? Because if it doesn't, then a lot of the teachers that you're going to go and visit or you're going to learn from, they're going to show you how to go find a motivated seller. And if that person is not motivated, you're making no money. How do you constantly go from talking all the time to taking control of your life, taking control of your investing? And how do you go from hustling to becoming a dependable deal maker, earning high profits from tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars on each real estate deal that you do? Well, finally, you can now profit the same way banks, financial institutions, and the big boys legally do it. They legally buy tax deed and county foreclosure auctions. Maybe you've been warned to stay away or taught to fear this type of investing. Maybe you've heard about someone who lost money, or you tried and you've lost money. That's because they didn't know enough to make profitable decisions. And that's where you hire someone who's been there before and can take you by the hand, step by step, through the maze that is the foreclosure auction. Don't forget our case studies. Our Best Buy employee, he purchased his first property, all in for $55,000, bought it at the auction for $32,000, worth $125,000. There's $70,000 in equity. His exit strategy was to move into the property with no payments until it sold and collect that $70,000 spread. I mean, as soon as it's sold, he's quitting his job. How about the tax preparer? His long-term goal is to rent the property, and he picked it up for 10 months worth of rent because he's renting it out for $1,300, and he bought it for $13,200. How about our retired client who is doing this in his part-time, picked up the property for $41,000 and has it under contract for $60,000. He's going to make $18,000 in 6 months. Now, if he did this twice, he's going to make $36,000 a year, or an extra $3,000 a month. I'm not sure about you, but if you're in retirement, if you could use an extra $3,000 a month and that sounds good, this might be for you. The owner of For You We Buy, Paul, he purchased 37 properties and it was $1.7 million with a market value of $4 million. The 5068 Southwest 170th Avenue case study purchased for $28,000, worth $598,000. I mean, and the Jackie Gleason house purchased for $182,000. Now worth over $1.2 million. That's incredible. So this new twist to real estate investing auctions is for people who have money and want to invest in distressed properties, or have good credit and would like to get the funds so they can invest in distressed properties. Every week, the courthouses nationwide auction off billions in discounted deals. So people say they can't find a deal. Billions of dollars are going through this little known stay away from niche that most investors never get involved in. With this type of investing, you don't have to talk anymore to anyone. There's no more begging. You can go straight to the deal source, and cash makes you the king or queen. So get ready to find, bid, and buy profitable real estate deals with me. Do you remember I told you that the deal makers have 5 keys in their investing strategy that the hustlers don't have a clue about? Those 5 keys, and I'm going to actually add a 6th key because you stayed here long enough, is having the capital. 2, or good credit. 3, doing your due diligence. 4, finding unlimited deal flow so you can purchase properties again and again. 5, the knowledge on which properties to purchase so you concentrate on the right deals. And 6, our secret software to help you do that time after time, month after month, deal after deal. Success key number 1, you need cash to buy properties at massive discounts at the courthouse auctions. Success key number 2, if you have good credit, we can get you capital to fund your deal with that good credit, or you can leverage your cash and good credit to get even more so you can go back again and again. Success key number 3 is the due diligence, tools, and resources needed to locate profitable, unlimited deals. Success key number 4 is having the unlimited deal sources for distressed deal flow. So now you have the tools. Now, where are you going to go use those tools, or where are you going to go find those deals? Well, you're going to have this source for unlimited deal flow, and that's the courthouse auctions. Success key number 5 is the knowledge that hiring a consultant like me to help you make your dreams a planned reality is the difference between highly successful people and people who are just guessing. And success key number 6, our secret software. That is going to be the difference between making or breaking a great investor. Knowing that a deal is going to go through the auction, has nothing to do with talking to anyone, no one motivated, no realtor, just the courthouse auctions and us with you buying and selling deals at a deep discount. Remember, using our proven system, using our deal finding software, the confusing maze navigating through all those websites and understanding all the courthouse auctions demanded us to create a better solution, searching through thousands of deals. We used that to hire software engineers and developers, tell them what we wanted to create artificial intelligence software to help locate the best high profitable deals that we can invest in. Now, when you become a client, you're going to have access to that information from this deal finding software. And then you can pick and choose your high profit deals at will. No other investors will have access to this software like you will. And the cost to access this software would be about $2,000 a month. Now, I'm going to reveal another secret, but hold on, and I'm going to tell you that just a little bit later, because I want you to know that auction properties comes down to this. If you can't pay cash to acquire properties at the foreclosure auction, or if you don't have good credit so we can help you attain the funding to buy these properties, then this business is not for you. And the capital required is usually a minimum of $100,000 to invest, or have the good credit so we can help you get that $100,000 to invest. Now, the best client scenario is you have $1 million minimum to invest and you want to buy multiple properties. It's going to be an ongoing, reoccurring thing, month after month, buying and selling these deals. We're hoping that you have safe money to use. That's capital you can't risk on uncertainty. Now, if you're still here and you've qualified yourself with the minimum amount of money, or you have the good credit so we can help you get the funding to move forward, then let's get down to business. I'll show you exactly how you can get a predictable system for generating high profit deals and buying real estate starting today. There's only 5 things that matter. 1, becoming a consulting client. 2, having the tool, which is our software, to do the research to find the high profit deals. 3, having the capital to buy the deal, whether it's your cash or using your good credit, the funding that we get for you to buy the deal. 4, selling or renting that deal. And 5, profiting from the cash flow or the sale of the property. Ask yourself this: are you producing the desired income you want right now? Or are your investments performing as well as they should? Or can you earn even more? Let me ask you something else. How many properties did you do your due diligence on in the last 7 days? How many offers to purchase the properties you've researched have you made in the last 7 days? And if you didn't do much, or your offers didn't get accepted, then ask yourself this final question: what can you do in the next 7 days to find deals that you can invest in? The best thing I can think of is to get with us so you can find those deals in 60 minutes or less. I want you to think about this for a moment. You see, in consulting, it's very easy for clients to get distracted by shiny new objects. And the reality is that locating deals is extremely hard. Buying low to create value is hard once again. Renting and selling for a high ROI is not impossible, but if you don't know what you're doing, it can be a tedious process. And then repeating that process. Those 4 things really matter the most to investors. The real deal makers in the industry, the earners who make millions and billions in profits, they have a verified system for generating deal flow, and they know these 4 metrics down to the dollars and the time invested. Those 4 major metrics are the cost to find a real estate deal, the cost to acquire the new deal, the time it takes to complete the deal, and the time it takes to find the next deal. Most people are putting their money into a factory, and that factory is producing garbage. A lot of leads, a lot of talking, a lot of wasted time. Most investors are chasing their tails looking for deals that they never find or they never close. They're going around in circles but never making any forward progress. Now that is insane. The definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing expecting a different result. And now you don't have to, because what we'd like to show you is a money factory. The foreclosure auction, courthouse auction, tax deed auctions, where when you put $100 in, it produces hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars out for what you put in. So what does our system look like? Well, there's 3 factors for steady deal flow: targeting property leads, the correct due diligence, and the number of courthouse auctions to find the deals. We want to diagnose your plan, your capital, find your deal flow, and the resources you need to be able to enact on what you want to profit with. You can choose to do all the tedious work yourself. It's possible, and we're going to wish you luck. Use our system, use our human resources and software to locate deals faster and easier than ever before. The result of going step by step correctly will be responsible for having 5, 10, 20, even 30 new high profit real estate auction deals delivered to you on demand every single month. You want to know the best part? You'll have all the performance metrics, how your business is systemized to perform on demand. You'll finally have that sniper rifle that will target and take down auction leads for your real estate business so you can scale it to the next level. We've cracked that money code using real-time property data research to be able to buy low and sell high, hold and rent for cash flow, live in free and clear properties, and refinance some of these deals for sale and repeat that process over and over again. You must have the right team and systems in place so you can generate similar results. You can either do it the hard way, all by yourself, because there's more than 10,000 different ways you could possibly do to open this money safe, or you can do it the smart way, and that's to work with us. It'll definitely earn you much more. So who's ready to push the button and then bam, they're going to find their next high profit real estate deal? Who wants the ability at their fingertips to be able to find 5 to 30 new high profit real estate deals every single month? That's being able to consistently locate these deals, increase your deal opportunities, reduce your research and workload time so you can acquire, rent, sell, or live in one of these foreclosure auction properties. Now, I'm looking for my dream clients, especially my number one guy or girl, and I'm wondering if it's going to be you next. There's 3 types of client goals that I'm looking to help them achieve. 1 is to find unlimited deals so they can source them over and over again. 2 is to acquire more deals in the criteria that they're looking for. And 3 is to maximize the profit on each deal for them. Who's this program for? Any real estate professional, agent, attorney, anyone who's making some money and wants to earn much more. People who are good at investing and believe that they can dominate with us, earning 6 or even 7-figure incomes doing what we're doing. How about people who want to help others and value results above all else? Or people who have a minimum of $100,000 to invest because they want to have the maximum return by investing low and selling high with foreclosure auction properties. Who this is not for? People who want to start a business or like the idea of having a real estate business, but they have no money and they have no good credit. People who like making excuses and complaining, it's definitely not for you. The people who are stuck in information gathering mode and are not prepared to take action and get results. Well, watch this video maybe 100 more times, and when you get ready, we'll be here. And for people who are not serious about growing their real estate business by an additional $100,000 a year to $1 million or more, this business is not for you because that's what we are here to do. So there's 2 factors that are needed. 1, we're looking for the motivated person. And did you know an athlete in this scenario is like an entrepreneur that we're looking for? They want to put in the training and the hard work. 2, you need a coach or a consultant to become a champion and stay the champion in your life so you can profit over and over again. Does anyone know this person? It's Mike Tyson. He was a world champ at one time. But Tyson had a world-class coach in his corner. Can I ask you, who is in your corner? The better the fit, the better the results. And I'm looking for you to win and for me to win. So if we can both have a win-win situation, we're going to have a great fit. Here's how the process works for serious investors. You want to book your one-on-one session strategy with me. And by the end of our call together, you'll have a custom approach to the deal flow process. And I'm going to give a special out at the end of this webinar for attendees. And I promised you I'd be making a special offer. So I am taking 75% off of the price that I'm going to charge. And I said, expect $10,000. So our initial consulting call will be $2,500, and it's a webinar only special price. You're going to save $7,500 by being on this webinar and learning some of the secrets that I've divulged. There's going to be an application survey, and it's going to take about 30 minutes for our consultation session. And after that, I'm going to put together an auction buying checklist, specifically tailored action plan to suit your financial success. There's also additional sessions that you can get in packages. We can continue on and achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve. But warning, time is a factor, and this window of opportunity for consulting will not be open for long at the price that I'm offering at. This is a 30-minute, highly personalized, custom-tailored one-on-one strategy session with you and me after I've already put hours into developing, looking, and working on your strategy. After I put hours into hearing and knowing what you want and looking for how you want it, I'm going to put together a 30-minute, highly personalized, custom tailored one-on-one strategy session with just you and me. There's 3 things that'll happen after your strategy session with me. You already have the game plan to make the money right away, and I'm going to give you a blueprint and a bonus to those who decide to do it on their own and not become my client on an ongoing monthly basis. I'll tell you about that bonus in a minute, but I will wish you the best, and I want you to keep in touch so I can hear about your success. The second is you're going to listen to our one-on-one strategy session, and then you're going to become a client, and you're ready to make a life transformation, and we're here and ready for you. And I'll apply that $2,500 towards the balance of a monthly consulting package where we can really make a difference in your life. And in the unlikely event that you don't love the plan or don't become a client, I'm still going to be able to give you 2 bonuses worth $5,000. You're going to have access to almost $3,000 in foreclosure auction training courses for the VIP members that sign up for the one-on-one strategy call consultation. In the training, you're going to learn how to find deals in the Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach County Courthouse auctions. We charge $999 for each county courthouse course on how to buy at the auction. That will give you access to the very same research that you need to find the high profit deals, and you will get that as a bonus when you sign up for the consulting one-on-one strategy session, and that is a $3,000 value. You'll actually be ahead $500 more in value right if we left it here. But once you book your consultation, I'm going to throw in a second bonus that's worth $2,000, and that's 30 days access to the secret software information we use so you can see the profits yourself. For the next 30 days, you'll have access to the auction AI information on all these high profit deals. Like I said, it's going to cost about $2,000 a month. We do all that work for you, put it in a spreadsheet so you can easily see which deals to pick. With Auction Artificial Intelligence, our auction profit software will make you money. And this is the closest thing to me giving you almost $5,000 back when you book your strategy session with me in free money. So you will get valuable knowledge plus our software information, and this totals almost $5,000. And by consulting with us, you may just transform your entire life. Now, are you my dream client? And do you feel I would make you the money that you're looking for? I've paid to have access to the best of the best to give me their best, and so should you, so you can be your best. This is where we really begin working to figure out what you want and how to make it happen in the fastest time possible. Our special VIP client package that you can book now is not $10,000. It is only $2,500 for you to book your session and get the information so you can buy your first deal and find everything you know how to find high profit deals at the foreclosure auctions without our software. So go ahead, go right below and click to apply. Click on the link and see if you qualify with us. Fill out the information, and once you do, we're going to be moving forward. Are you that special VIP client? If you are, 75% off my normal $10,000 consulting. You could book now for $2,500, and I can chart out where your future and financial success could be working with us, helping you achieve the dreams that you've always wanted to. Now, this is only for a limited time, and once I find my dream client, I'll be putting a considerable amount of effort and time into creating profitable spreads for them, so I won't have time for anyone else. So I'm ready to create my next success story. I don't want anyone to delay, and if you're on the fence and you're thinking, is this it? Yes, this is. It is only $2,500 for you to get your one-on-one strategy consultation and for us to move forward with transforming your life. So go below right now and click to apply, or visit romeosykes.com/case study. And after seeing the case study, go below right now and click to apply so you become a VIP member in our special club to help you achieve your success. What would it be worth to you to have your plan to make $1 million or more? Even 6 figures a year if that's what you desire. What would that be worth to you? And how do you see yourself transforming into your dream lifestyle if you don't make a change today? If you're one of those people that's saying, I'm ready to take charge of my real estate investing career, well, then I'm waiting for you. $2,500 for me to become your coach is what's separating us from starting your 6 or 7 figure potential business. Are you ready to be part of a master plan that helps as many people reach financial freedom and true happiness? If this sounds great to you, then don't wait any longer. Your lifestyle transformation is at hand. It's now time to talk. Book your session today. Let's start making money at the foreclosure auctions today. I'm waiting for your call. If this whole foreclosure auction investing sounds great to you, then don't wait a moment longer. Your lifestyle transformation is at hand. It's time for you and I to talk. I want you to book your session today. And I want to thank you for taking the time to listening to my presentation on how you can earn 6 or 7 figures a year with foreclosure auction investing. Thanks, and have a great day. I mean, honestly, don't you think it should be you taking part in that $54 million in profit now that you know? Are you ready to start your real estate investing career? I'm so excited, and I know you should be too. Ask yourself, are you really ready to find profitable deals at the courthouse auctions? Because now you know that you can. Are you finally ready to take your piece of the $54 million in profits that's going to go by in the next 45 to 60, no more than 90 days later? And you should know this because someone is going to make that much money in the next 45 to 90 days. If it's not you that is involved in buying these properties on this map, knowing exactly where the great deals are, if it's not you, it's going to be somebody else. Don't you think it should be you taking part in the $54 million in profit now that you know? I look forward to seeing you apply, become part of this amazing wealth building strategy, and let's go profit together. Apply today, and I'm going to see you on the other side. Save $7,500 because I'm only making limited space for a few people. This is a webinar special. After that, it's going up to full price. So that special VIP clients, those next 10 people that book now, you should get involved now because I'm cutting it $7,500 off, and you can get in for $2,500. Make sure you apply now. A special offer for the webinar attendees that have made it this far. I promised you a special, so I'm going to take 75% off. The initial consulting, it's going to be $10,000 for people who don't get this special, but you will have a chance to save $7,500, and this webinar only special you're going to get for $2,500, what someone would pay $10,000 for, so you can move forward and buy properties at the auction. What can you do in the next 7 days to find deals that you can invest in? I'll give you a hint. Here's the $54 million hint. Use Auction AI. And that's what we do. And that's how you're going to find your next deal within the next 7 days. If not, once you become a member, the next 60 minutes. And don't forget Paul from For You We Buy. He purchased 37 properties at foreclosure auction for $1.8 million, now worth $4 million. He more than doubled his money. Then, of course, the Jackie Gleason property. $182,000 purchased on 8/23/2016. You could look at the sales history when you go to the property appraiser in Broward County, or when you look at the Z estimate, it's incredible. $1.2 million. We are looking at a home run of over $1 million in profit. This is incredible for a 6-bed, 8-bath house that's 9,200 square feet. They legally buy at the county foreclosure auctions, at the tax deed auctions, and now with Auction AI, our auction artificial intelligence software, this knowledge, it is going to enable you to find, filter, sort, and navigate through potential deals at the auction within 60 minutes or less. Maybe you've been warned to stay away, or you don't have the liquid cash you need to buy properties at auction. That isn't something that will stop you anymore. With your good credit, I can help you get funds needed to buy your first deal, or if you have bad credit, we have an executive credit improvement consulting package that will get you up to bank lending standards so you can get funded. So to recap, if you have good to great credit, I can help you acquire $50,000 to $300,000 in personal loans and credit cards and other ways to get you financed or funded through top tier banks and credit unions so you could start buying real estate. And if you're a business owner, it might be much more. And if you have bad credit, we have a consulting package that can help improve your credit over time so you will be able to get funding. Or maybe you've heard about someone who's lost money, or you've tried at the auction and you lost money. The hustlers are scrambling for their next deal. Wholesale deals, their realtor listings, seller finance, fix-up deals, vacant property deals. Let me make it easy for you. We have artificial intelligence software that's designed to find, filter, sort, and navigate through the highest profit potential deals at the auction so you can profit. This is something that you don't even have to think about anymore. This opportunity is completely incredible. Now, this is a cash-intensive investing strategy. The courthouses only take cash, certified check, or a wire to their bank account, which is cash. And the winning bid on the property must be paid in full by noon the next day, or you lose the 5% deposit you've placed of the winning bid. So if you bid 100,000, you're putting down 5,000. If you bid $1 million, you put down 50,000. And if you don't pay by noon the next business day, you have lost your 5% deposit on the winning bid.